Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Joshua and this is Rooftop. In today's workshop, we're going to be looking at how we can create a paper vase. Now, there are different variations of this. We have different geometric shapes, different sizes, so on and so forth. But in today's episode, we're going to see how we're going to create a specific type of origami vase. Now, this was, it is, I would say it's a little bit of an intermediate kind of level because there are a lot of tiny folds and stuff in it. But I'll do my best in trying to explain it to you. So let's see how we can start with it. Okay, I'll just place this here. So you can see I have 2 sheets of paper. We'll mostly be using one, but let's keep it there. Okay. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to fold this in half. Like that. Now the size of the paper that I'm using, now I'm using an A4 sheet, but the size is not A4. I've cut it down to 19 by 21 centimeters. I'm sorry, 19 by 25 centimeters. Okay, so I will fold this in half and give it a good crease just like that. Yeah. Now what I will do is, now that I have this crease in the middle, I will take one side and I will fold it to the center. Just like that, and we'll crease it again. Increase it with a nail, that way it will be a lot more sharper. And then over here I'll fold it one more time. So now I've folded that side twice and then a third time. I'll place this in the corner. Like that. And then I will crease it again. Okay. Now when I open this, in that we're gonna have all these different folds here. And then I'll just flatten this out. Now I'll take the other side as well and I will fold it back to the center. Like that, and then over here. Okay, like that. I folded this in half again. Now I will fold it one more time. Then I will fold it once more. So 3 times. Each half I will fold it 3 times. 3 times. Okay. So again over here. Then this side also. Okay, and now I'll open this just like that. So you can see the different types of folds that we have. Now I'll take any one side, fold it downwards and then upwards like that, and then again downwards and then upwards, and then down, up, down. Make sure you crease it well. And then upwards again. And then down. So we'll keep going in, back and forth basically. Like how we make a paper fan, in the same manner. And we'll make sure that we crease it as much as we can. The sharper the crease, the easier, you could say, it is to get these folds. And then I'll fold it once more, like that. So now we have this fan-like folds over here. Just put this back properly. Okay, now what I'll do is I will take my scale. I'll have this pencil here and I will mark 5 and 11 centimeters. So let me just place this correctly first. Okay, so I have 5 centimeters here. I'll just put a dot and then 11 centimeters there. So we have these two dots here. This is 5 and this is 11 centimeters. Now this side, I will fold it downwards. Just make sure that this is straight. Then I'll fold it at a 90-degree angle. Like this. And this should be as straight as possible. Okay. Now when I open it, now these folds that are there, they aren't very sharply creased. It's still a bit rough. So I will take two like this and I'll just start creasing them a little sharper like that. Same thing here. I'll take these two and crease them like that. Then I'll keep doing it for the rest as well. Same thing here. Again, I'm just sharpening the crease. I'm not doing any extra fold. Now this also, we see this part over here. You can see how very subtle the fold is. So this also, I'll just put it down and sharpen it like that. And this is what we get. Now what I will do is I will open this and then I will start folding this downwards like that. So we have this triangular shape over here. So I will fold this part like that and then fold this down. So it should be a fold like this, like a house. So see, now the part we folded 90 degrees is on top. So I want this part to be inside. So I want to fold it inwards like this. And this part to go down. And over here, I'll just keep folding it again and again. Like that. So I'll fold inwards. And then here also, I'll tighten the crease. Like that. I'll try to open this a little bit so you can see. And now this I will push inwards. and then we have these creases here. I will fold it according to these. So this is basically the shape we need to make. I'll fold it upwards. Now here as well, I will fold it. So for those of you who have joined in between, right, I would recommend watching it from the start as to how we got to this point. So then it'll be a little easier to, understand. You can just like skip a bit through it and then come back to where we are right now. Like that. Open this. Like that. Now we need to just make sure that the creases are folded correctly. So over here, it's like this, and then this side it is over there. Yeah. This one also I'll fix it a little bit. Now there are a lot of folds, so there will be certain parts which are a little difficult to show, but I'm trying my best to show you as clearly as possible. Same thing there. And then I will open this. I'll refold this crease again. Here also, and here as well. And then it will automatically fold by itself. Like this. So we need to have this kind of shape over here, or this kind of fold, you could say. Okay, and now from here I will fold this upwards, and then the same thing with these parts. So I'll take two of them at a time and just start folding them upwards and give it a crease. The same 90-degree we did earlier. So I'll take this part and I will fold it. I'll fold it inwards like that, and then just press it down. Yeah. And then here also. This. Like that. Now I'll open all of these. Like this. I'll straighten it out a bit. Okay, and I'll fold. I'll fold this part downwards. It can get a bit confusing. Yeah, and this part also downwards. So you see, wherever this part is going down or inside, the part below it should be coming out. And whichever part is down over here, the top part should be coming out. Same thing here, like this. it should be a little more visible. Yeah. One second, I'll open this entirely. Yeah, so we can fold all of this up like that. Same thing, I'll push this down wherever the triangles are there. I'll just start pushing all of these down inside. And then you should have this created over here. Okay. Now we made another point here for the 11 centimeter mark. Now I will take this and make a 90-degree fold upward. So one will go down, the other will go upwards, in the opposite direction. Same side but opposite direction. Okay, now I'll open this, and again I will just harden these creases that are there. I'll take 2 at a time. Just make sure the creases are very much visible. Like that. Same thing with all of these. Okay. Now I'll open this. Now from here I will fold these upwards. Oh, okay, wait, I think what we can do is, the way I folded it, I will fold it to the opposite end over here. Just like that. And then we'll have these creases down here. I'll make these parts be down. Now when I fold it along these lines here, these creases that we have made, I will fold it upwards, just like that. Now we need to make sure that it is a little bit open also, otherwise it can be a bit tricky to get these folds done. So this will come up. I'll just correct these folds. And this one here. 1 second. Yeah. So we'll take these folds, we'll fold them upwards like this. And the same thing with this side. We'll fold it upwards. We'll make sure that the creases are properly done. We'll fold this up. Same thing here. Just like that. And again with this area here also. And this will fold up like that once again. So we need to have this type of a shape. Now what we'll do is we will take this and we will open and fold it around basically. This part might get a little bit tricky, so what I'll do is I will just put this together. Hold on, this part there, and then the same thing over here. Okay, I'm just looking for a way that we can stick it. So you can see that we already have one part done like that. So I'll just show it to you once again how we had done it. So we've had these folds over here, this part was down, and then we folded these upwards like that, and we got these folds. I'll put this here. So I'll keep this to the side, and I have another sheet of paper here because we would need 2 of these. So I'll just show you again how we can make this part. So we'll fold it upwards. This part I'll fold inside, just like that. And this part would need to go down a bit. Now your paper can get a little bit crumpled, but as long as the creases are made correctly, I'll push this part down and stick it there. Same thing here. This part of this fold will come upwards, and then the next one will go down to where this crease is. So you see, it's a zigzag basically. Make sure your creases are right. So I'm just tightening a few creases from the bottom. This part will fold upwards. Hold on. So you just need to make sure these folds are done properly, or else you might end up creating a few extra folds that you may not really need. again from the bottom I'll just tighten out these folds. So we had already pre-made these folds, but they weren't, very sharp in that sense. So I have these folded here, this one folded here onto this side. Just like this. Same thing here. Then make sure it reaches the triangle. And then this sheet of paper we will fold backwards. Like that. So now we have these two ready. So now what I will do is this part here, I will open it, and same thing with this part over here as well. And I'll put these two together like this. So I'll take my glue. I have some glue here. I'll just start applying this glue over here. Now make sure that it is as accurate as possible. Because the folds need to remain the same. Like that. And then we can make a fold once again. Just be a bit careful. I think we can let it dry for a bit. Let's keep this here. I'm saying I'll keep this here and I'm continuing to work on it. And then I'll fold it from the top. Now I'm waiting for the glue to settle in. Put it there and over here also. So now we've stuck both the sheets of paper together. Like that. Okay, and now when we fold it, you'll see we get this vase over here. You can see we've made this over here. It's clearly visible that we have stuck paper, or stuck the two sheets of paper together. Okay. And we don't want to do it this way. We want to do it like this. So what I can do here is I'll put a bit of glue here. little glue on the inside as well, at the top. And spread it around. And now you can put these two together like that, and then the same thing with this side as well. Just press them together so that they don't start coming out. I know this fold is here, that's because I'm trying to compress it, otherwise there is quite a bit of space between them. And then whichever side needs correction, like these areas here, we can start to correct them. Hold on. There you go. And we have our vase ready. You can see from the top, and this is from the side. So there you go, we have our origami vase. Now I know this was a little bit of a slightly complex, a slightly confusing one, but I'm sure once you try it and you create the base of it 2-3 times, you'll get to understand the concept of how this works. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you create some and you can use it as a decoration for the house, or maybe a decoration for the room. Oh, look at that, it stands on its own as well. Let me check if I can put on my hand. Yeah, there you go. It's pretty nice. And if you have bigger sized color paper also, you can use that as well. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed this workshop. I will see you again in the evening. So until then, take care and bye-bye.